decision to veer to his left there. Nothing going on the break.
Richards pops it ahead.
Shot for the Kentucky Wildcats as Missouri will look like this offensively. Mitchell Smith, Drew Smith.
Put on a clinic with splitting the double team. When you split the double team, doesn't take a genius to figure out. Now you're playing with an.
Again, a different group of 5 on the floor for Coach Cal. Alley-oop pass. Richards, count the back.
Widen the lane, the international lane. Come to widen the lane. Now, you know, the court.
Richards on the. Richards. With a Euro step. Hagen's
He'll throw that. It's just not the easiest Kentucky team to press because they have maximum ball handlers, and that's how you do.
Even without Hagens, this will be a very, very good win. There's that post up for Richards down low.
And he gets in
their game. They're just sped up. Different level of competition, obviously, when you come into Rupp Arena.
Nick Richards.
Like the move.
21 for Big Nick.
That's 3 times this season he's been at 20.
Pointed with his turnover. Doesn't get back on defense. The other way, Nick Richards with the big
shot for the Kentucky Wildcats as Missouri will look like this offensively. Mitchell Smith, Drew Smith.
Win or lose on this afternoon here. Quickly. Let's see if a double comes. Nice drop step.
Drop step and slam.
Here to offset the size of Kentucky.
Well, they're 4 for their first 5, but Kentucky's
24 rebounds total as a team. When you looked at, there it is. The
5 remaining. Juzang, entry. Richards, the back end. Oh, he's locked.
Richards again. This time the jump hook is there.
You started here at Arkansas.
Hagens to Richards. Yes.
For the postseason, which includes the SEC tournament in Nashville.
So there's the baseline cut, and there's the release. Good work.
Richards. With a Euro step.
One thing that Georgia doesn't want to do is give up transition buckets. Looks like
going to have the ball in his hands a little more. I expect him to be a little more aggressive in this role. So throw that hook, big fella. Oh, the running hook.
He was going to pull the trigger on that one.
Maxey saw an opening. They lob to Nick.
21 for Big Nick.
That's 3 times this season he's been at 20.
High screen and roll. Richards was open in the lane for a moment. Now he finds the ball at the rim.
Force that into Richards. Defense rotated over.
Sills.
Offensive and defensive experience that they'd have a lot of opportunities, and they've taken advantage of it.
Richards, the ball.
Playful kid. He likes his teammates like him. All those things are there. But the parts of the game now.
Throws it. Alley-oop to Richards, who lays it.
Miles Powell will be an absolute contender for National Player of the Year. Had a tough game today against
The last 5.
And it's 1 and out.
Montgomery, Richards, and the foul.
See if they follow him through to take away his passing ability on that baseline.
Good cut by Richards, indeed, in a lay-in. Maxey's been very quiet. Richards, good position. Gets it. Maxey with 3 on the shot clock. Richards will fire. Straight in. All of a sudden, Georgia's made a couple of buckets to pull within 5.
Yeah, that last basket, Tom Crean again, he posts up Anthony Edwards.
Beaten Mississippi State 13 straight games. Quickly. Did he get bumped? No, but there's Richards.
But Anthony Edwards he can make bad shots.
Maxey penetrates, good dish. Nick Richards
Stops and back-to-back makes. With 10 minutes to go, it would change the complexion there. That'll do it. A rebound by Nick Richards, and Kentucky jogging back, celebrating with 2.
Hagens with a block. Richards with a block.
The guards for Florida's, the wing players have really complemented one another very well.
Upstairs, Mac.
Kentucky. See how quickly Missouri gets back to set their D.
To Richards.
Got 5. Weatherspoon 0 for 5. Nick Richards been in there for about 4 seconds. They don't call it. If Edwards is off, where do the points come for Georgia? That's tough, and it's blocked by
Whitney. That one's off too quickly. That won't go.
Off that turnover, a near other turnover. Hagens The alley-oop, Nick Richards.
Foul on Tillman, so he'll sit the bench for a moment. Here's Richards, little jump hook.
Kentucky on a 6-0 run. They were down 5-zip. And a nice pass to Nick Richards from the front.
Somewhere for the Auburn-Mississippi State game.
Gets hot, man. There's no telling how many he can put in.
Good look to the screen. Hagan steps through it. Richards, foul line extended.
Find the bottom of the net here in the last few minutes. Blocked by Richards.
It'll be a different team that they've been the last couple times at.
Richards down low, and Richards Richards, can he keep it going? Yes, he
Teams of a legitimate high free throw percentage team and 3 guards that seldom turn it over.
Wow,
That's flash. You'll see 4, sometimes 5 black jerseys getting back.
Hagan.
7 or 8 weeks with us. Yeah, she was dead set on making sure I know.
Watch out. Right here now. Watch out.
That's how all the kids were lined up and put them by the numbers.
Richards again. For that pass, quickly in the other end, straight on Sestina, rims off. Here's Higgins. I don't know if that was...
Higgins was the initial baseline runner. Now they go into that high flat ball screen and let Higgins go to work.
Wide open underneath for the alley-oop.
Vincent already has 1 big 3. That one is... 7 minutes remaining. Richards trying to show some range. Now he's expanded his repertoire to oversized pocket squares. Man of a lot of versatility. Under 3 minutes to go. Inside Richards, and Richards just giving the rim a work.
Here's Nick Richards inside, and the jump hook.
Higgins trying to find somebody. Guarded well by the Tigers, and Richards slips, and yes, it will go. Virginia. Mount St. Mary's located not too far from Maryland.
Piece by Kyle Tucker in the Athletic. The phrase that his dad gave him was "leave no doubt" in his.
Mountaineers, one of those teams that just continues to go off the bounce.
You know, last year it was Tyler Hero, P.J. Washington, and they had to have one. Who is it? Richards from the baseline. Are very highly recruited. It's kind of the new wave of recruiting.
Yeah, by year's end. Again, you're working with young guys that are new. Nice pass.
30-point Kentucky advantage. Richards